Hello,
Hello.
welcome back. So, talk to me about how can I help you today?
Okay, today I wanted to talk about this fight that I had with one of my best friends, I would say. We had a pretty, I would say that it's a stupid fight that we had, and that's something that had concerned me
You
these
say
days.
it was stupid. Why do you think that it was stupid?
It was stupid because I don't find a reason for her to get upset because you know I like we're part of a pretty not big but from a group of friends, and there's a guy that she liked, and it turned out that we became like pretty good friends, but I don't like him. Like we're friends, and but this is the kind of guy that you talk, and we kind of connected in that way, and we could speak like for hours. And I think that maybe she got kind of jealous, and I told her like, okay, I'm not into him, and I don't think that he's into me.
Okay.
So yeah, she got kind of upset, but she's misunderstanding
Okay.
things.
So you're telling me that you just had like this huge fight with a close friend of yours,
Yes.
because well, you met a guy that she likes, and this guy was like kind of talking to you, but not in not in something that is not like friends.
Okay. Yeah.
And she's like jealous because she thinks that perhaps you two are going to be together, and she had a fight and she fought you because of this.
Yeah, actually, she was kind of weird,
Okay.
and I asked her like what's going on, because we've always been pretty like frontal in the things that we are kind of upset and that stuff. So I told her like what's going on. So, and then she was like, no, nothing, nothing, but she wasn't talking to me.
Okay.
So then in some point she started telling me like, okay, but you know that I like this guy, and I was like, yeah, I know that you like him. And she was kind of okay, but you don't mind that I like him, and I wasn't understanding what she was talking about. And then I told her like, be frontal, what are you like, what do you mean? So she told me like, that you both are like flirting something, and I was like, I didn't know that that was happening. So that's when the fight started, because I told her that she was exaggerating.
Okay. Okay. So you two fight because she was like jealous because she was accusing you of being of flirting with him, but that's not the case because you didn't even realize that something like that was going on.
Yes.
And she was like trying to like attack every time by telling you that yes, you did knew, and you knew that she liked him, and but you also knew before that she liked him, right?
Yeah, she told me.
So tell me a little bit about your relationship with your friend. Have you always been honest with each other? You tell each other everything?
Yes, we're pretty close. We are like friends since I remember, and
Okay.
yeah, like since we are like little kids, I would say. So we've always been like pretty honest with each other, like not judgy, I would say.
Okay.
So yeah, and we share like the circle of friends, because we're pretty close. We're also kind of, we have the same I would say values in some aspect. We connect pretty good. So we have this pretty good relationship. We've always been frontal, and that's what was the thing that concerned me, that she couldn't tell me like, okay, I'm thinking this, what's going on. And even though I told her like nothing's going on, relax, she started exaggerating, or I don't know. Yeah.
So you're telling me that you two have always been honest, and you two have been frontal, and you are friends since you were little. So this is like something that surprises you a lot because it has never happened again. It has never happened before,
Yeah.
and you don't like him, and she thinks that you do. Okay.
Yeah.
So do you feel? How does this make you feel, or how? What is your reaction towards her
Okay,
attacks?
so I mean, for me, it's kind of I don't know if it's kind of disrespectful because I'm being kind of like honest with her. So I recently met him, and I know that he's like the crush of my friend. So I wouldn't like ever be with him, even if I like him, I wouldn't like do anything.
Okay, so you mentioned that it was disrespectful. What do
Yeah.
you mean by disrespectful?
Because we know each other for a long time, you know.
Okay.
So right now that she starts exaggerating or questioning me, as if I would like be able or yeah, that I will be able to, I don't know, interfere or to, how can I say, to take him and over the fact that I know that she likes him. So that's kind of what I meant with disrespectful, that she knows me better to know that I
Okay,
wouldn't
so
do
you
that.
feel that she's disrespecting what you are when she tells that you would be able to like flirt with a guy that she likes.
Yes.
So, what did you tell her apart from like denying the flirting?
I told her like I told her like what was going on with her, and I also, as you said, denied that. And then after that, I told her like you're exaggerating things because not like what's wrong with you, and because that got me really mad. The fact that she was kind of disrespecting me, so I told her like, oh my God, you're so exaggerating this situation. We're friends, so right now, are you saying that I can't be friends with this guy, even though I'm telling you that I don't like him? Like, I really don't like him. And actually, I was like dating with another friend that is a friend of her too, because she's in her university. So I told her like, I'm dating with this other friend of yours, or well, from us. So what's wrong with you? And she told me like, oh, I don't know, but I know that something going on between you and this.
So just to clarify, she's not. They are not boyfriend and girlfriend. She just like him.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, but you are dating somebody else.
I was. I would say because we stopped talking.
Okay.
And it was like not because of this other guy, but we noticed that it wasn't like going pretty well, so we stopped talking. But we're kind of friends. Things didn't end badly. But yeah, I was like, okay, I was dating with your friend. So what makes you think that I would go with this other one?
Okay. So let's go back to the fact, to your reaction. Do you think that your reaction was appropriate to the situation?
Well, I wouldn't say like pretty appropriate, but it's like understandable because, you know, as I told you, we've always been friends and we've been pretty respectful with the guys that the other one liked or involved with. So I think that in that aspect, I don't understand why she would question me.
Okay. So, do you value your relationship with your friend a lot? I mean, is it a part of your life that it's really important to you?
Yes, of course, we've been friends since a lot of time, and she's been like always for me. And even if I called her like in 3 a.m. in the morning, she will be there, and she's been pretty supportive with me. And right now, I don't know how or why she's behaving that way.
Okay, so it's confusing you the fact that she just had this reaction, although she knows you since you were a little kid.
Yes.
And it's really important to you, so perhaps you are trying to find a way so you two could like move on.
Could you repeat this to me?
That you are like somehow trying to think about what could have go wrong and what could you do so you can move on.
Okay, so I think that, for example, this fight has been kind of hard because something different that's going on. I haven't had like plans to quitting the friendship or like leaving that behind. And what I was actually thinking, I would say, is that I want to talk to her about what's going on with her, or maybe if she's feeling insecure and why.
Okay.
But that moment she made me really angry, I would say.
Okay, so you're aware that she made you angry, but you do understand that it's something that you two could talk about and perhaps like figure things out because of the fact that you told me that she's such an important part of your life.
Yes.
And you also mentioned that you want to figure out what's going on with her, if she's insecure about something. What would you do if she tells you that she is? Do you think that perhaps you could be there for her? Do you want to be there for her?
Of course, maybe we can go through that because I know her for so many years that I know that she has some insecurities, as we all have maybe.
Okay.
And I do want to know what is it and why is it going against me, you know, because we never had this fight. So, but right now I'm feeling that I'm pretty like mad with her, that I will be maybe I don't want to be talking to her right now because I feel this anger, and maybe I don't know, like pass through it and then start talking about everything.
So it seems to me, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, that you are aware of what you're feeling and you do validate your feelings. Like you are aware that you're angry and you do want to spend some time like not talking to her until you can like calm yourself down and then figure out some stuff.
Yeah.
Could you explain to me how this angry emotion feels like?
Okay, this anger, I kind of, it makes me, I don't know, it makes me feel like I'm impotent in a way, because I wanna, like, tell her like, don't mess with me. You know how I am, and this kind of, it's kind of made me sad that she feels that, and at the same time I'm angry. It makes me feel angry. So I think that it's an emotion, like a mixed emotion that has like a sadness component maybe. But like physically, I like the moment that happened, I just closed my eyes and I felt how my face was turning red. And I think that she could also notice that I was pretty angry.
Okay.
And yeah, I think that might be like the way that I feel it.
Okay, so it seems that the fact that she's attacking to you and what you represent and what you are really affects you and really makes you like angry in all the ways that you described.
Yes.
And you do want that emotion to like ease itself until you can talk to her about all of these things.
Yes, because I feel that I'm still with this like this anger, I would say.
Okay, so perhaps we could talk about what are you going to do after that, and in the next session perhaps we can try to give some strategies so you can like embrace your anger but also like manage it.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.